students, new freshmen. So, like, everything is transitioning very well. And it's just like, how you said, change of environment, because you're meeting new people and you're not like back at home. You don't have the same home feeling, so you have to adjust to certain things differently. But other than that, everything's going great.
Next will be Ira Schofel from Warchant.
Hey, Qae'shon. I know you were able to come over and visit some during the spring and see practice. How bad were you wanting to get out there and already be here during that while you still had to finish high school?
It's kind of hard being around Coach Atkins and not being able to jump in that fire sometimes. But it's like I said, it's a change of environment. I wanted to be in it so bad because it's like you're being able to work with the guys that you're going to be with for the next 3 to 4 years while I'm here, depending on if I leave early or go to the job early. But like being around them guys and watching them do the practices during the spring just made me want to go out there and participate along with them, because it's like those are my brothers. Those are people I'm going to build a brotherly hood with, bond. So it's like it was really hard trying to just sit on the side and just watch when I wanted to participate as well.
Go back to Brennan Snow.
You mentioned watching Coach Atkins. I guess when the times you've been on the sideline to kind of watch him coach, and I guess even during camps, like to interact with him a little bit, what stands out about his coaching style, and why do you connect with that? Why did you pick to play for him?
Well, the reason I picked to play for Coach Atkins is because a lot of people don't know, well, maybe some people know, but it's like unique. Coach Atkins doesn't have kids, so his players are his kids. Those are his most responsible. He's more responsible of them than anything else because he treats them like they're his own. So it's like being able to be around him and me growing up without a father, it just made everything click more, because it's a person that I look up to, and I could call him anytime I needed someone to talk to about certain things and personal things in my life that I was dealing with, like adversity and stuff. So just being around him and watching him coach is great, because like being coached by him as of right now, he's very understanding, and he wants to see you succeed. Like, he's going to tell you, if you don't know the play, go in there and learn it. He wants to see you mess up so he can tell you correct yourself afterwards.
This will be Jerry Cutts from the Osceola.
Qae'shon, can you give us an example of maybe some conversations you've had with Coach that would that helped you in the last few months?
A conversation I've had, most conversations I have with Coach Atkins are very personal. Like one of them right now, I've been dealing with this month, and I'll be dealing with it again next month. My cousin passed away Monday of 2017. So his death anniversary is on the 27th of Monday, and I've been having a really hard time dealing with that. And it's like he's telling me stuff that he's telling me stuff that he's been through. So he's not gonna tell me nothing I don't want to hear, and that's not gonna help me, because he's been through the same adversity, like of him having certain deaths of his own. So it's just listening to him and learning from him will help me a lot, because it's like I'm not out here by myself. I have somebody else I can count on as a father figure and as a coach.
All right, this will be Logan Robinson from Roll Game Day.
Hey, Qae'shon, welcome to Tallahassee. What are you working on this summer with Coach Storms, or anything specific that you're working on with workouts and recovery in any way, shape, or form with Coach Storms this offseason?
Right now, Coach Storm has set a goal for me to get down to 320. As of right now, I am 339. So it's been a very good transition, because when I first got on campus, I was 350. So you can tell there's a big difference over these past few weeks I've been here. Then along with rehab, I dislocated my shoulder 3 times last year, my senior year of football, and now I couldn't do 350 since I dislocated my shoulder. But now that I've been working out with Coach Storms and with the rehab, I'm back to 335, bench at 335. So it's a really good transition, and it's really helping me out, and it's telling me that they're willing to help me get to where I want to be to succeed.
All right, we'll go back to Ira Schofel.
First, I'm sorry for your loss, man. But on going back to football, in this recruiting class, was it exciting to you that it was such a big class of offensive linemen? Was that appealing to you? Or sometimes guys don't want to come in with a bunch of guys at their own position, but did you like the strength and numbers you guys have in this class?
Yes, sir, I do, because it gives me a chance to take every bits and pieces from each player of their talent. So it helps me learn from different things. So I wouldn't mind, being a rotational guy. But as I still get to learn, and there's nothing wrong with learning, because you can't just jump in the fire. You don't know what to do. If you got older guys that's over that can help you succeed, then take the lesson that they're trying to give you. So I don't have a problem because like mostly I recruited a lot of offensive linemen in my class, so that's how we had a lot of guys. So it's like over the years, all of us are just gonna become brothers. It's gonna build that bond together. So it's not a problem with coming into a program where there's a humongous number of players.
All right, next will be Chris Nee from Noles 247.
Hey, Qae'shon, how beneficial is the structure of college life as you're trying to get into the football atmosphere of the next level as you're getting yourself ready?
Trying to get used to football and the program that we're in right now. It's a rebuilding program, so you have to adjust to it like fluently. And like by myself, I'm just adjusting it to it's like taking it one step at a day, like one step at a time, so therefore I can succeed and not rush. Because if you rush, you tend to mess up on certain things. So it's just like I'm trying to focus on one thing at a time. I'm not trying to take it. I'm not trying to really rush anything.
Next will be Matt Baker from Tampa Bay Times.
You said you were recruiting a lot of these offensive linemen.
Yes, I did.
Who were your top priorities in the class that you all got?
Antavius Woody, Jalen Early, Julian Newman, and Julian Armella. And then I was recruiting a little Bob, but he decommitted and went to Georgia, so we just left that out of there. But other than that, those are my main priority guys that I was recruiting and just building a bond with, because I knew that once we got here, we was gonna all click.
All right, we'll go back to Jerry Cooks.
Where you're at in football right now as an offensive lineman, what do you see as your strengths coming in, and what things are you going to have to develop the football player you want to become?
When I got here, the things I know that I was good at is my speed off the ball. I'm really good off coming off the ball. But a lot of things that Coach Atkins has been telling me I need to work on is my hips, standing in the ground, cleats in the ground more, and just being able to learn the playbook easily.
All right, next will be Austin Cox from Warchant.
Hey, Qae'shon, hope you're doing good, man. Welcome to Tallahassee. I just wanted to ask you, you kind of revealed you were a long-time silent commit before you eventually made it public. How great was it to kind of last summer, let people know, and after holding that in so long, reveal that you were gonna come to FSU?
I mean, it was pretty clear that everybody knew that I was going to Florida State, so there was no big deal with that. But like, just me being true to my word to Coach Atkins and Coach Norvell that I was going to stick with them, it just mean a lot to them, because it shows that I'm really into Florida State, and I don't want to like mess it up or anything like that. So it's just like I kept my word, and I just showed them that like once I get here, I'm gonna try my best to do what I can, whenever they give me the opportunity to do it.
Back to Brendan Sumner. It's like Brendan's frozen. We'll go back to Ira Shafel.
So how far back does your relationship with Coach Atkins go, and how did he kind of earn your trust through that process?
Well, it's kind of strange how Coach Atkins recruited me. I was looking forward to getting a scholarship from Florida State a long time ago because I've watched them play and stuff like that, and the background, the history, and the legacy that Florida State has built. It was kind of strange because like one day I text Coach Atkins, and I didn't know that it was actually Coach Atkins. I felt like it was a joke because he texted me. It didn't seem like he was a coach. It felt like I was getting pranked or something. But he was like, "No, this Coach Atkins." And like he was like, "Man, I'm probably the realest coach you ever meet in this recruitment process. I'm not going to shoot nothing fake to you. I'm going to keep everything 100% with you. I'm going to tell you the truth, what you want to hear, and I'm going to tell you what you need and don't need to hear." So it's just like that kind of showed me that he was really respectful of me, and he wanted to do everything in his power to help me get to where I wanted to be because of the lifestyle that I live. So it's just like, man, Coach Atkins' relationship goes way, way back. And it's like every time he calls me or talks to me, it's never about football. Nothing is ever about football. It's all about how my personal life is going and how am I doing mentally and physically.
All right, Qae'shon, I'll wrap it up. Thank you.
No problem. Thank y'all.
Recording stopped.